Morning! Welcome back to another weekly food shop with me. I'm Rachel, solo mum to one. Today I have been to Asda and Home Bargains and I've been trying to get my shopping bill under £60 and so far I've done really well. This week I didn't do it. I haven't even been to Aldi yet and I already know that I'm not going to get it under 60. Now the reason is I am on a no spend month, but there was a bargain that I couldn't resist and it was the last one left. And I've been wanting it for a little while, but I just either couldn't afford it or there was something else that needed paying for. Anyway, I found this item in Asda and it was reduced by half price. So I did pick it up and it cost me £9, which is why my bill is a lot more than it usually is. Now, today in Asda and in Home Bargains, I spent £34.71. However, £9 of that was for a particular item, which I'll show you in a second. So really, it was only 23 quid with the groceries. And there were a couple of other bits that I did need to get, which I will go through. But I know that it's not going to be a under £60 week, which is fine, because this is my big shop week. Do we all have that? You know, there's at least once a month where you have a big shop and then you kind of top things up as you go and then you use everything up and then it's another big shop. Anyway, this week is my big shop week. It's the last weekend in January as well, because next weekend we're in February. So I don't think I've done too bad, but let's get into what I bought and let's show you what I've got. So this little lot here is from Home Bargains. Now let me go through what I bought and why I bought it. So first of all, I bought these bananas because they're nice and brown. And if you know me, I love a brown banana because I do a lot of baking, like sweet potato brownies and banana bread and banana oat cookies. So the browner the banana, the sweeter they are. So I'm really chuffed that I got those. They were only 89p. Obviously, I'm a woman, so I need hygiene items. And these were £2 for £1. So I picked those up. I got some more cleaning wipes for 59p. I'm not feeling very well. I just think I'm a bit run down. There's a lot going on at the moment. Obviously, if you watched last week's, you knew that my auntie passed away and something's happening this week, which is also not good. But I will go into that on my day in the life, which will be out on Monday. But I picked these up to have one in the car and then I forgot, like I always do. So I just got some more throat sweets just in case I come down with something. I picked up 2 cake boxes and there's 2 boxes in each one and each one holds 6. I picked up 2 because it's my son's birthday party next week and we are doing cupcakes and I'm making the shape of his age out of cupcakes, but I need to carry the cupcakes to the venue. So I picked up 2 packets of these and there's 2 boxes in each pack of 6. So that'd be plenty for me to get through because I only need 2, but I want to take some spare just in case. So I've got all those. They cost me 99p each. And then I bought this notepad here, which was, I think, £1.99, the notepad. Now, the reason I bought this is for my son. So my ex and I had a conversation and my son needs some help with his writing skills. So we've decided that I would start a story with my son tonight. We'd write a few lines, like 5 to 10 lines. And then this book will go to my ex-husband over the weekend and they will write more of the story. Then it will come back to me and I'll write some more of the story with him and it will go back and forth until he's got an entire story around about Easter time that we're going to show his teacher. So that's the plan. So we wanted a nice new notepad and he loves the colour green and blue. So I thought I'll pick this up and that can be his story writing notepad. But that was £1.99. So all of that come to £7.20. That was Home Bargains. Now, moving on to Asda, and this is where I kind of bought a little bit more than I should. First of all, I bought my sugar snap peas. Now, these are usually £1, but they were actually only 59p a pack today. So I picked up 2 packets, and I picked up my Monge 2, which was £1 as well. I then picked up some baked beans and sausages because my son will be having jacket potatoes with cheesy beans this week. So I picked that up. That was 58p. And then I picked up some cheese, which was £2.55 because I'm going to be making a giant mac and cheese this weekend. And then I'm going to separate it into containers and I'm going to freeze it. So it's quick, easy meals for my son. I also picked up some strawberries. I did pick some up on the yellow sticker and they were £1.77. I went round the corner and these were £1.69. So I picked these up instead. My son goes to his dad on Friday, but he hasn't got any fruit for tonight or tomorrow morning, so I picked those up for him. Also picked up a cucumber because we literally have no vegetables, like fresh vegetables in the house. We have eaten every vegetable in the house, so I needed to pick up a fresh cucumber for him. I picked up some porridge oats because I opened my last pack, so I need a new pack. I also picked up some coriander leaf because I wanted some the other day and realised I didn't have any. And I picked up some cling film because we're running out of cling film. And I did forget to pick up parchment paper. I knew there was something I needed to collect. Never mind, I'll pick it up. I then picked up these 2 packets of mince on the yellow sticker. The beef one was £3.49 down to £2.58. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make beef burgers. So someone commented on my last video about if I ever made beef burgers, and I thought, my God, I haven't made them for ages. So today I was in Asda and this was on the yellow sticker, so I picked that up. I'm going to make some beef burgers and freeze them. And I also picked up this lean pork mince that was also on the yellow sticker, and this was £2.59 down to £1.92. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make meatballs out of that. So beef burgers out of those, and I'm going to make pork meatballs out of that. And again, I'm going to freeze them so it's quick, easy meals to have when I need it. I also picked up my jelly for 95p. I picked up apples for 99p. I picked up some more sausages because when I did the freezer sort out the other day, if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it in the cards and I will link it in the description box below. I am running low on these sausages and my son likes these. I don't even know how much these were, I don't know. And then the thing that I bought was this Sonic single duvet cover, which was £18 down to £9. Now, my son's already got a Sonic one, but he had a glow stick. You know, the little glow sticks you get from school disco? And he went to bed with it and he split it. And then his whole Sonic has now turned yellow. So we need to swap. I've been wanting it for a while. I mean, his bed sheet is clean, but I needed a new one. Anyway, this was then on offer for £9 and I thought, I can't refuse it. He absolutely loves Sonic. So I'm going to put this away. When he goes to his dad, I'll change his bed. So when he comes home, he's got a brand new duvet. But literally £18 down to £9. I couldn't refuse it. So with that £9, this whole Asda thing cost me £27.51p, and then Home Bargains cost me £7.20, which works out to about £34.71. I know I'm going to go over budget, but let's see how much with Aldi tomorrow. So here is my Aldi shop. This cost me £36.9p, I think, or £36.8p, not sure. This week I'm classing as my big shopping week. At least once a month we have to have a big shop. I think every household does. And this week is that week. In total, I think my shopping comes to around £70 and 80p. But at the end, I'll put in all the totals of how much everything cost me. But let's get into it. So I've obviously bought myself some more almond milk, and I bought all my rice cakes that I usually buy. So 2 multigrain, 1 corn, 1 salt and vinegar and 1 sweet chilli. I bought some yogurts for my son because he really enjoys these yogurts. I also bought some fat-free natural yogurt because I'm going to be making a huge mac and cheese for my son this weekend. And then I'm going to be splitting it up into tubs and freezing it so it's quick, easy meals. A lovely subscriber, Dawn, told me about these new fish cakes that Aldi are having at £1.89. So I picked them up. So thank you, Dawn, for letting me know that. I picked those up today. Hopefully my son will like those fish cakes. I picked up some more ham for the dog, more pepperoni sticks. Again, want to stop him eating these because they're not lovely. They're not great, are they? But slow process. All the carrot puffs and tomato wheels and 2 lentil hoops for myself. I also bought some peanut butter and some honey because I'm going to be making banana and peanut butter fudge this weekend. And even though I picked one up last week, I'm not going to be able to do peanut butter fudge and have my usual peanut butter in my breakfast. So I picked up another one. Some apple dino wheels for my son's lunch boxes. And I've also got myself some more shampoo. Conditioner last week, and this week the shampoo ran out, just how it rolls. Over onto my fruit and vegetables, I got wonky white grapes, kiwis, I got some oranges, blackberries, and I've got blueberries. Also picked up some cherry tomatoes, cucumber, sliced mushrooms and peppers. Also picked up my bag of spinach. Now last week I picked up 2 bags of spinach thinking I would eat it more. I did eat it, but it got to around midweek and I just didn't want to have it anymore. So 1 bag of spinach is enough. some baking potatoes because we will have jackets maybe this week, some sweet potatoes as well for myself, plus I want to make sweet potato and banana brownies this weekend as well, carrots, and then I picked up some more lettuce because, as I said, the spinach, 2 bags of spinach in 1 week is just not for me. I just got really bored and tedious of having it. So that is my shopping. And obviously I did Asda and Home Bargains yesterday. I've done the freezer meal video as well. If you want to go and check that out, I will link it at the end of this video and in the description box below if you want to go and check that out. So I've got plenty of meals to last me the week. So altogether, my shopping comes to roughly around £70 and 80p, but I'll pull it somewhere here so you can see the breakdown of everything. It was a big shop, but I did also buy that quilt cover as well for my son. So that was £9. So if you took £9 off of this, it probably would have been just over £60, which isn't that bad a shop really. I couldn't leave that quilt. I just couldn't. It was too good a bargain to leave. And my son loves Sonic and Mario and he needed a new quilt. So it was just too good an offer to ignore it. Even on a no spend month, it was too good. Do you have a big shopping week as well, where at least once a month it's a lot more expensive than usual, but then throughout the rest of the month you just kind of get by with what you already have and then do another big shop? I think every household does that, but do let me know, because there's a few people that I know that shop daily. They literally go in, buy what they need for that day and come away. I just couldn't do that. I think I'd end up spending way too much money. Anyway, I'm digressing as I always do. Again, I went to Asda and Home Bargains yesterday, so I've got food from there as well. And I've also done the freezer sort out. So if you haven't seen that video of me sorting out my freezer and getting meals together, I will link it at the end of this video and I will link it in the description box below for you. So you can go and check that out when you got 20 minutes or 30 minutes. I don't even know how long the video is. But thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you like the video, give it a good thumbs up. Lets me know what kind of videos you like from me so I can do more of them. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. If you are not new here, but you are yet to subscribe, please consider doing so. If you have already subscribed, commented, or anything else to do with my videos, my Facebook group or Instagram, I really do appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. I hope whenever you're watching this, you are having a good morning, good day, or good evening, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.